Old timer. I haven't ever sharpened it, but I want to start carrying it, so I want to put a nice edge on it. Yeah, I'm sharpening it. It's never been sharpened with this 20 degree on a Lansky before, so I got this coarse diamond, trying to profile it to a 20 degrees. You gotta get that. This is some hard steel in here. And this is a hard steel. Pair of tweezers. I never sharpened a pair of tweezers. Let me flip it back over. Trying to get this one sharp enough to carry around, which I want it really sharp. One, two. We're talking about this. This is the Never Doll. This is right here is Never Doll. It's for cleaning metal. It's a metal polish. Just pull a piece out and you can clean with it. It stays nice and clean. Never Doll. The knife was real dirty before I started cleaning it. Here's the sheath. I got it a couple weeks ago. I need to clean up the sheath a little bit. I got saddle soap. Yeah, you could use it on anything, but it does put like a powder. So after you use it, you want to wipe it off with some CLP or something. I would use cleaning a rifle. This can get off some like blemishes, but then I would use this if I was going to clean a rifle to protect it. Yeah, I collect knives. I'll show you the knives I got over the weekend at the pawn shop. These knives I just got on Black Friday at the pawn shop. I got this knife. It's what is that? A kissing crane. It needs to be cleaned up. I'm gonna do a video on cleaning it up. It's a kissing crane one. I got this was $10 on half price for $5. I got that one. I got this little case, same thing, $5. Needs to be cleaned up. Let me clean that one up. I got this little old timer with the locking blade on it. It's been sharpened down a lot, but I like to clean them up. See the locking blade? It's a little guy. I got this one. Forgot what this one was. A Roberson. You gotta clean it up. I don't know, I've always collected knives. I usually collect military surplus, but then I started making videos and I started cleaning up the pocket knives. I can show you the pocket knives that I cleaned up so far. I clean them, I just make a video and clean them. Like, I cleaned up these ones already. So, there's a short video of me cleaning up this case. I got it at a flea market. There's a short video on all of these. The last one is this one. I got this one when I bought these. I got this little POW, two-bladed pen knife, or I got that one. That one cleaned up nice. Smith & Wesson knives. I might have a Smith & Wesson knife, but I'd have to look for it. I don't sell knives. I mostly collect military surplus, but I'm starting to collect pocket knives. But these are the ones I cleaned, and these are the ones I'm going to clean. And I also have, I got this Bowie knife also. It says it's made in Germany. It was $14, 20% off, the sheriff's knife. And that was on Black Friday. I got this one, but I can't read I think it's a marbles, but it's so worn and rusted I can't read what it says on there. But this one's gonna need a new handle, so I'm gonna try to do that one day and get a video on that. But this is the ones I've cleaned. I have lots of short videos on cleaning knives. This is the Boy Scout knife. I also have videos. I made 9 videos on tying knots with this knife. But this is the Boy Scout knife I got. And I had, let me put this back. This is the coming up videos. All these ones are coming up. I'll finish looking at them. This one right here, what was this one? And we can't see anything. What kind of knife is that? You could probably sell them on eBay. This is a John Primal. This is a pretty old knife here. It's a 4-bladed. I think they call this a Congress style. That one needs to be cleaned up. Have you ever seen Peaky Blenders? I haven't seen Peaky Blenders. I don't know what Peaky Blenders is. I don't sell anything. So that's that one. What's this one? I think this is a charade, but it's been sharpened way down. This one doesn't even have a nail nick anymore. Can't get that blade open. Yeah, it's a charade. I'd have to put a little nick in that so I could get... That one's pretty worn out. Yeah. I'm just gonna clean these up. This one's missing. This is a Boker, but it's missing the little emblem. All right, well, I'll have to check out that show on Netflix. Pretty cool. It sounds like it. I got Netflix, so I can check that out. I have to check out Netflix. Man, I almost got my sheath there. What was I getting ready to do? Where did I put my... I need to clean this sheath up really quick. There's saddle soap on the sheath here. But I had fun on going to the 2 pawn shops. One pawn shop, they had all their knives marked down, and then they said that everything was half price on in the pocket knives box. So I bought about 8 pocket knives from them, and then I went to another pawn shop and they had 20% off their knives, and I think I bought 7 knives from them. And there was the two buoys. Oh, I didn't show you the I got one of those old knives from the 80s or the 90s, the early 90s. Remember these knives? Oh man, the survival knife. I got this one. It was $14, but it was 20% off, and it still has the. I wonder what's in there. It still has the little packaging. Probably has never been taken out. Damn, I can't get that out of there. Let me see if I can get it out. If you're in a survival situation, let's see what it looks like. See there? Put that right there. This thing's from the 80s. Let's see what they got in here. So that's a little saw. And this has never been opened. It's still stapled shut. I can see they have some weights in there, some fishing hooks, some little matches. That's pretty neat. So it's just how it was, so I'm gonna put it back. But that was, I think I paid $12 for this knife. But everyone had one of these when I was a kid. I had one. Mine got destroyed. The reason they break is, you see there's a nut down in there? That's all. The blade only comes to right here. And it's just screwed on with a nut. And these right here come off and they go on that little saw, so you can saw with it. It's just a novelty, but it's fun to look at. If you had one when you were a kid, and there's the compass. Probably pretty close because that way is north. See if it keeps moving. I think that's pretty good. You don't want to cross thread this. That pot metal will strip out real easy. And it's got a stone. I'm scared. I need to oil that up. I'll probably clean this knife up later. But that was the other one I got. They were both the same price. They were $14.99, 20% off at the pawn shop. So that's what I did for Black Friday. I just went to pawn shops. I'm gonna do that again next year. That was fun. I think this sheath's pretty good now. It looks pretty nice. I'll put this over here. Now I forgot what side I was sharpening. Yep, need to go to this side. When you sharpen a knife, it'll put a little burr on the side that you're sharpening against. Then you flip it over and you push the burr off. And once you get a burr all the way down the whole blade, then you can go to the next stone. But this knife right here has some really hard steel. So it's sometimes I bare hand scratch my ass. I do that all the time. Then I go and shake someone's hand. No, I'm just kidding. Oh man. Yeah, I read your comment. I think it's pretty funny. I got a good sense of humor. Everybody scratches their ass sometimes. Especially when you're sitting on this wooden chair, sharpening a knife. I need to get a cushion. Okay, let's check it. doesn't have any. Oh, it's got it right in here. It needs it down here. It won't do any good if it doesn't get that burr. So you gotta profile it to the same all the way. Once it gets the burr, it'll get sharp as a razor. I could get out some other knives. Those were just the knives I got this week. Oh, you see what else I got? I got this cannon. This little cannon. And it's actually drilled out. So I think if you put some black powder in it and a fuse, I think you could shoot it off on New Year's. So I think I want to fire this little cannon off on New Year's. I got some black powder. And I got a little bit of fuse. I just take a firecracker fuse and put it in there. Well, I thought that was pretty cool. A little toy cannon. I have my other cannon over here that goes on my, I think this is for like to hold a pencil or something. Hold a pocket knife. But that's my other cannon, but it doesn't fire. But this one is actually one that fires, so that's pretty cool. I got that at a flea market. It says, dang, I can't even see what that says. USS Constitution. You want me to fire it? I can't fire it. If you blow in this hole, air comes out of that hole. I'll tell you what, when it comes to being New Year's, I'll make a video of me firing off the little cannon. I gotta dig out all the stuff to load it with. That'll be a good video. Cannon firing. Gotta finish sharpening this knife. It's coming up. New Year's is coming up. I'll fire it a whole bunch of times. I'll fire it until I lose it. I also have a brown best. I'll fire that thing on there too. Just a paper wad out of it. It's a flintlock. The neighbor's far away, so it won't really matter. Just gonna shoot a blank paper wad. So what? Bulletproof. I'll send that to you. Oh, you're gonna subscribe just to see that. Okay. Hopefully I don't get kicked off of YouTube. I've only been on here for a month. This knife is starting to take a while to sharpen. Ooh, I feel a burr. The burr is up to here now. Only the very tip needs it. All right, I'll look into it, but I'll definitely fire the cannon. I'm not worried about that. I'm gonna probably try to do it on slow motion because I know it fires. I saw another video of somebody who has the same one, and if you do a slow motion video, you'll see the whole cannon like jump back. Unless you put too much powder in it, then the whole thing might go flying. Oh, we'll see what we can do. We'll do test charges and see what happens. We'll see how many grains of powder it takes to flip the cannon over. Educational, scientific. Almost got this thing. Just a little bit right here that the burr won't come across. It's never been profiled to 20 degrees. It's never been sharpened on this landscape. Well, I don't know if it's been sharpened on landscape, but I've never sharpened it. That's why it's taken so long. You could fire off a fully sized cannon for us. I don't have a fully sized cannon. I only have this fully small cannon. It's brass. It's pretty cool though. The USS Constitution cannon. Now I'm gonna have to go get all the stuff ready to fire it. I have to set up a whole situation so I can videotape it. And my wife's gonna be like, "Why are you doing all that for?" I wish I had a full-size cannon. Oh yeah. Now we're talking. We got it all the way down now. Let's do this side. Oh yeah, you can feel it. This is a Lansky knife sharpener, and I'm sharpening this old timer 70 OT to a 20-degree angle on here. What you do is you put it in this little thing, and then these right here have different angles, this little bracket, and this is 17, 20, 25, and 30, and I like to sharpen mine at 20 on my pocket knives. If you're gonna chop something, you probably want to go to a 30. If you want to be between chopping and a sharp knife, you probably want 25. I just like the 20. So I'm sharpening this knife with it. And what you do is when you do this, it'll push the bevel a little burr down, and you can feel it. Your finger will hook on it. When you get that all the way down, then you know it's time to flip it over. If you get it, when you get it both ways, on both sides like that, then it's time to go to the next grit, which this is the coarse. So this one should be cutting right through it. I need to clean this thing up. Okay. Bad form. Only go from edge to spine. Yeah, but this knife has never been profiled to a 20 degrees, so I need to get it. It will take forever to. You want me to go like this? That's the way you're supposed to do it. You're supposed to do it like this. That's the correct way. But if you're trying to profile it, you gotta get it. You gotta get it. It'll take a long time like that. Okay. I think we're almost there. So when you get down close to the end, then you go like this. Like Mr. Jeremy said. Backwards. So you push it. He's trying to say, so when you do this, it pushes the burr. It pushes the burr better this way. And now you can see he's right. The burr is perfect all the way down now. So we got the burr. We did it on both sides. So we're finished with this one. Now we can go to the next one, which is the medium one. But now you gotta remember which side the burr is, so you flip it over and do it like this. And we'll do it Jeremy's way. Just go like this. Now you get it nice and push the burr the other way and smooth this out. At least he's paying attention. Now cut steel, that would be amazing. Cut steel. This diamond's cutting the steel. See, I'm pushing down like this. I'm doing this just for Jeremy. Let's check and see if that... Man, this guy's smart. Put that burr right over. Not gonna take very long. Now that the burr's on there, I'm gonna have to find something to test it out on. I haven't got any junk mail. Oh, maybe I do. Let me go look. Man, it's working good. Let's finish that up. Okay. Now we're going to go to the fine diamond. Fine diamond. I could show you how to clean this knife up. So I'm going to be carrying it. How I clean up a knife. But I should have cleaned it before I sharpened it. Let me check. All right. Okay. All right. We got it good with that. So that's all the diamond stones. And now I'm going to finish it off with... I'll show you what the kit looks like. This is the old kit that's got the stones, the honing stones, and it's got the strop in it. So we're gonna just hit it with this two more probably just two more. Just put a little bit of oil on that. And right here. This is how I always do the stone, like this. Sorry, Jeremy. This will put a real nice smooth edge on it. Sharpening it with cheddar cheese. Man, I love cheddar cheese. Have a nice piece of cheese, a couple of olives, and watch TV. I love cheddar. Everything's better with cheddar. Oh no, I see what you're saying. This is not cheese. This is saddle soap. I was cleaning the sheath with it. This is leather saddle soap. I didn't understand it. Okay, so this is saddle soap and this is Neverdol. This is for cleaning metals and this is for cleaning leather. Okay. Babe, I got you. I figured out what you were talking about. All right, the last thing that I have to do, I was going to show you how to put this on, how I do it. I put it through here and then I lay it flat on a flat surface and then tighten it. That's why I always do it. And then this is the leather strap. You can only go in one direction with this. You put a little bit of this on here. And then the final, you can't even feel the stuff anymore. The final little bit here. Well, I bumped the camera with my face. Yeah, that stuff does look like cheddar cheese. Cheese dip. So you only want to go this way with the leather strap. Yeah, that one. And go on this side. Now we're talking. Yeah. Okay, that's it. I'm done sharpening this knife. Now you just unscrew this. Set it down. Get all this out of the way. Let me find something. Yeah, I don't really have anything. Let me get this piece of box right here. See if I can. Ah, that is a sharp knife. Okay, so I couldn't find a piece of paper, but let's see how it cuts on cardboard. It's pretty good. Actually, it's not that good. We were cutting through two pieces. Let's see if it will cut hair. It's pretty good. I feel like there's a little burr right there still. Let me see. Yeah, you hear that? There's still a burr on there. There's still a burr on it. It wasn't quite finished. I got in a hurry. show you that. Some of this cardboard is just pretty thick. Let me find a piece of paper and see how it does. It cuts the cardboard, but I'm not too happy with that. I don't have any paper. Here we go. We'll see how it does on this piece of paper. We're making a big mess. Oh yeah. It's pretty sharp now. Still got a little burr. Where's that thing at? Still got a little bitty burr in it. Might as well sharpen it until it's really sharp. Let's try it on a double thick. There we go. Now it's like a razor. Oh. That's good. Still has a burr. I think the burr's on this side. Let's try it. That's good. See those nice little strips? Make some nice confetti. Real nice. Make a little Christmas tree. Right. A little Christmas tree with your knife. Sharp cheddar. There's my Christmas tree. Look at the mess that I made. Anyways. It's really nice and sharp. You can just pull the paper. And the knife doesn't even have to move. Pretty good. I'm happy with that. So let me shut that and get this garbage out of here. You want to see how I would clean a knife like this? Where am I going to put all this garbage? I can show you how I clean them. I got some stuff right over here to clean it with. So let me get this out of the way. See, it's not bad looking, but I promise you that knife will clean up really nice. Let me get the let me get this out of the way. Whoa! Let me get this out of the way. If I was gonna clean a knife, I need to get that there. I'll show you how to clean it. Gotta get my little toolbox. You're from Brazil. Hello. How's it going? I'm doing it all wrong. That's what my dad always said. I'll show you how to clean it up real quick. You get some of this. Let's go with the flitz. Put a little bit of flitz on there. This will clean it up real nice. Put this all over it. Put a little bit too much. I want to get it on everything. The problem is you're gonna have to clean this out with some kind of oil after this, but this will clean it up real good. Get it all over it. Now you need a rag. You're gonna need a rag to wipe your hands off. Then, hopefully this thing's charged up. Give it a nice clean up. You'll see how it looks when it's done. This thing's dead. We're gonna have to switch to the battery powered one, or to the we're gonna have to switch to need to put that on charge. We're just gonna switch over to this one. It works pretty good. The Dremel's dead. Put the Harbor Freight one to use. Shit, let's not be plugged in all the way. And get that plugged in. This thing's gonna clean up real nice. Did you see what it looked like when we started? See how clean we can get it. A lot of tarnish on this knife. Should have done this before I sharpened it. But I never do anything the right way. I'm gonna make sure I get everything. All right, I think we're done with that. I'm just gonna wipe the blade off. Okay, lay that down. Take this big old knife and run it across here. See how that looks. See how she looks now? Pretty nice. Let me flip this over. The other side. There's some pitting right there. The old timer came out pretty nice. This is a good carrying knife. Sing Fatty Waps Tap Queen. I don't know that. I don't know that song. Zippy doo dah. I have a guitar. It's right here. Just cleaning up my old timer. Getting her ready to carry. Look how dirty my hands are. I'm gonna have to go wash my hands after this. So before I put it away, I need to spray it out real quick. Wish it didn't have those pits right there. You see that? You'd almost have to sand those out, but I'm not going to sand on it. That's just from the sheath. At least now it's all clean. Let me see. Isn't it crazy how that stuff just keeps coming off? You just keep rubbing it, and it'll just keep getting more tarnish off. It's a big knife. It has a lot of tarnish. But I think I'm about done cleaning it. Now I know why my shoulder was hurting. All this knife cleaning. Starting to be pretty shiny. I think that's about as good as it's gonna get. Unless you sanded those pits out, which is no point in that. That's how it's gonna look. Just try to get a rag that doesn't have any residue on it and wipe it up one last time. Look how nice that shield came out. All right, that's it. I'm probably getting ready to shut it down. We'll see how. I probably should have polished that up. Let me see if this thing will. Let that polish up real nice. It's the only thing anyone's gonna see anyway. Got a big dent in it. There you go. Now I got me a knife to carry. Polishing stainless steel. I don't know. I only use this, semi-chrome, and Flitz, and Neverdoll. But then you have to clean them. You don't want to get it all down in the hinge or anything, the lock. Stainless steel is pretty easy. You should be able to clean it with, I would just, it depends on how clean you want it. I would just clean it with this and then clean it off with oil. You could even just use gun oil. This is good oil. You could use this, the 3-in-1 oil, or you could use the CLP oil. Hey, where's my old CLP oil? I use this a lot. This is good. That one's open. After you're finished with your knife, put some CLP oil on it, and it won't rust. But in stainless steel, Spyderco ain't gonna rust probably. I mean, unless you're a mullet fisherman or something, should be all right. Put a little CLP on it. You're good to go. That's how I clean it. All right. I think I'm finished with my live video. Probably won't do another one next week, maybe the week after. All right. Thanks for watching.